Assalamualaikum. Hello, hi, namaste. Hope you are fine. As you know, always try to connect you with the people who are doing great and inspiring the world. Today we have Masikur Rahman. He's an international student and also doing research. And today we'll try to learn something from him and we'll know more about him. And with that, we'll know some opportunity for the students. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Thanks a lot for joining me this platform to share my experience that I achieved the last 5 years from my from my field, research field. Okay, please, you can ask me any types of
That's
question
really amazing.
regarding
And it's also honor. It's also honor for us to have you. At first, we want, if it's possible, I think as you are doing some kind of research, but it's difficult for me to remember even it's about food. And so, if you feel comfortable, can you please briefly introduce about your work and what you are doing to our audience?
uh, thank you. Um Give me this opportunity to share my experience. Actually, right now I'm doing research on fruits. That is the temperate countries fruits, persimmon. I'm doing research on the post-harvest biology of the fruits. I'm searching the marker gene. If I can extended the fruit shelf life by using the searching gene, it will be a good uh, opportunity for the persimmon industry, not only for the Japan, but it also applicable for all over the world. So if it's possible to search the marker gene that I'm doing, conducting the research, but I'm not sure is it possible to identify the marker gene or not. I try my level best to even my professor, even my university also giving me some fund to conduct this research properly and precisely. Yeah, even now, the last month I also get some like good uh, results from my research, and that's why now my professor also inspired me to focus include another fruit, that is strawberry. As I'm the citizen of Bangladesh, so, the persimmon is a temperate country fruit. Even it is widely grown in China, South Korea, and Japan. But some other countries also producing these fruits, but not a wide scale. So, but in our country, it is producing is in not in commercial level. So that's why my professor now informed me that you can add another fruit, that is strawberry. Strawberry is also growing in temperate as well in the tropical countries. That's why I'm focusing on strawberry as well right now. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's really amazing.
Yes.
Okay, Vasik, I also want to know, as you mentioned that you are from Bangladesh, so I'm from Pakistan, but all these countries are developing countries, and there we see that there are many there as not as much opportunities as for the students and for the young people as in the developed countries. So they are
Yes.
always in search of. There are also unemployment. There are also some kind of uh, uh, so students are always in search of better opportunities. They are always, but you also went to Malaysia and get nominate your as a nominee and represent your country. Then you're also doing research in Japan. So it's not easy. I think so. It's not easy. It's a dream of someone who live in a developing countries. It's a dream of someone who want to go. In Japan or any other country and research there who want to represent their country. So I want to know how that journey started. What's the drive behind you that inspire you and you how your journey started? Can you share some secret that put you that's the secret of your success, sir? Is simply I say that because it's a dream of someone uh, to go there to search internationally to become an international student and doing research there.
Yeah. Thank you for asking me this nice question that is like appropriate for the all prospective students, those who are seeking scholarship or those who are interested to study abroad to nourish themselves or to do something better for the future generation. Actually, before coming to Japan, I was trying to join in the Bangladesh Civil Service examination. Even I also selected 4 times, but unfortunately, it's not possible to join due to the some problems. That is, all developing countries, these problems are available. So, but after that, I'm thinking to make myself more educated, more more perfect. That's why I'm searching some scholarship. I'm applying for like uh, European scholarship, that is Erasmus Mundus scholarship, NAFIC scholarship, and DAD scholarship, different country scholarship I'm applying. But sometimes I'm getting some partial scholarship, not full funding scholarship. Even in that
I think
time,
your
I have,
voice is a bit slow. Can you please check? It's
sorry,
been a bit slow. Oh,
I'm trying. Just a moment. Uh, can you
please
hear
say
me?
something. Yeah, yeah, now fine.
Now it's okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay.
Actually, uh, all developing country students, those who are interested to studying in abroad or in a developed country, so it needs a huge effort to get these opportunities. Not so easy, even when I applying for the Europe, sometimes I also get some positive response from the university authority, but once I also selected for the ones like European regional scholarship, but I don't know what happened to for the visa interview. I'm not getting that visa. That's why mm, like I'm a little bit upset due to this reason. And after that, I also applied 20 scholarship, some Malaysia, Indonesia, Europe, New Zealand, and Japan, South Korea, different countries. I am concentrated in that way that I need a scholarship. I have to go abroad to develop myself and to explore myself. Even even some of my family members, those who are also living in Australia and Europe, but as they're also citizen, my own brother, but they did not help me properly to move. They say you is as a candidate, you apply yourself and properly, precisely, and perfectly, then maybe you can get some good scope to flourish yourself. And then some scholarship are open to like everyone can apply, and some scholarship are like closed, like you can write to the professor and professor will first check your research proposal, your resume, and your certificates, your extracurricular certificates, your English proficiency certificate. After evaluating, he will inform you that I'm eligible or not. So as I first I apply for some like open scholarship competition, but sometimes I get the and I get selected for the scholarship. Sometimes I am not selected. So that's why I'm thinking maybe it will be wise to write professors. Then I make my resume perfectly, and then I write to some professors, um, and sometimes professors told me he will give me fundings or sometimes not give me fundings. So and then he judged me my research proposal. He checked my research proposal and he finds some little bit different, not typical, and then he will agree with me to selected for giving me a scholarship candidate and giving me funding for studying in Japan. And but in Japan, if the professor will give you invitation and you will get selected for the scholarship, the visa process is not so hard for students, so you can easily get visa. So but in that time I am also selected for another country. This is Estonia. Estonia is also a Europe Schengen based country, but the embassy is not located in my country. It was in India. in New Delhi. So I have to move to India, New Delhi. But sometimes when if I go to India, sometimes I'm thinking, some of my friends share this experience that if you move to India for collecting visa, sometimes they will not give you visa. They sometimes it happened to our country students. Some bad experience I get from some of my friends. They told, so it will be wise for you if you collecting visa, Japanese visa from Bangladesh, and you can easily move from Bangladesh to Japan. That's why I want to go to. I did not go to the India for collecting the Estonian visa. Even though the Estonian university professor told me, yeah, hey, you have scholarship, just you go to the in New Delhi and easily you get the visa. So and here the visa will issued by the Estonian people, not Indian people. So why you scared? I just say no. Actually, I'm little bit I have some bad experience. I get the info from my some of my friends, and that's why I'm not interested. Blah blah blah. I'm done just sharing my experiences, and then I just not. I did not go to New Delhi for Estonian visa. That's why I'm here in Japan now. Yeah, and now
I
even
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah. No, yeah,
finish.
yeah. Please continue.
And after coming here, when I'm conducting research. In this time, I'm thinking maybe if as Japan is also one of the top five developed countries, even here, you know, all facilities comparatively better to the other developing countries. Even if I want to go any other country like USA or Canada or Australia, now for me it's too easy. The reason I have one Japanese degree and my even my all result is outstanding here. Even my research result is also good. So now, if I want to move out from Japan to any other developed countries, it's not so hard for me. Um, like even now, I'm writing some articles to publish in the good rank journal, um, and as well, I'm writing some scholarship opportunity to some other professors. Even I get some positive what can I say, they can not they can reply positive reply from the professors. So I think if someone try from his heart to study abroad or to study in developed countries in the to staying in the right track, so it's not so hard to achieve these opportunities. Thank you. That's all about my journey.
That's really amazing. Exactly, that's really inspiring. Exactly, and if you decide, then you can
Mm,
achieve. And
yeah,
this all about efforts. Masik, I also want to know that for Asian people, especially, that if they want to study or want to go for the research to the developed countries, any other. So, what are the mistakes that we usually do? I want to know from your experiences that which are the things that upon which we need to focus on
yeah,
while applying for scholarship. Which are the things that we need to focus on mostly that we need to work on?
yeah. Thank you. Actually, most of the developing country students facing the problem that is they search the shortcut way. You know,
Ah,
they want to grab it easily. They go to the some consultancy firm. They go to the some they knock the others seniors or the friends, just say, please help me friend, please bring me. But it's not a matter of bringing someone, like it's not a goods that I will bring it from Bangladesh or from Pakistan or from India or any other country. So I think if someone wants to, from his hearts or from his thinking, if someone tried to study to conduct research or to do something better, so focus on his study and to first write a resume perfect way or in a good way, like Sometimes in like I don't know about Pakistan, but in my country, some of my friends send me, if they told me I want to come to Japan, but when I told, okay, please send your CV or resume, they send me their CV, like their their CV format is like a searching job, not for study. Okay, so searching job CV, and like, and for like, higher education opportunities, CV is not, format is not same. And so even sometimes they say, I want to go there, and I will, after that I will not study, I will just do job, you know. All, actually, some Japanese country, is like, here you can earn huge amount of money as the you know the, what can I say, per hour you can earn money. So sometimes some developing country students move to Japan or any other European countries or Western countries. After going there, they are not continuing their studies. They just uh, go for what, to earning money, not focus on study. So I think if someone try to go to developed country for studying purposes, so they need to focus on their study, to arrange their CV perfectly, and to sit for some English proficiency certificate. And sometimes he can focus on how to write a research proposal perfect way. And some like, if he has some, like, how can I say, if sometimes they can join some international conference, a seminar or symposiums, they can write in the CV. Or if they have some professional experience, they can add in the CV. Even sometimes if they have some other, articles or journals, or if they can some other extraordinary qualities, they can add it on their CV. I think by this way, if someone focus on their um, and their track, it's easy, not so hard. Even here, I'm sometimes I see some of the professors told me, "Hey, I need some international students, so you can introduce me some international students, like you, or even." But the problem is that if I'm thinking about someone, but I'm worried that if I bring this guy, after coming here, if he is not concentrate on his study properly, it will be a bad reputation for me. That's why I'm scared. I'm not recommend all students. Some two or three students I recommend, and professors accept those students. Mm.
Exactly. I think exactly you mentioned that we usually are in shortcut ways, but this is not the way. There is
Yes.
a proper way to work as you did,
Yeah.
and this is how you, and actually, and also you represent when you go somewhere. You represent your country, you represent your people, and you and they look the whole country through you, through you.
Yeah.
They see the people, and that's
Right.
the actually, and that's the
Mm.
important thing. Okay,
Actually,
but then you also like I think so okay, Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, these people are same. Somehow their problems are same, they behave same, they mostly they are same. So I also want to know how you find Japanese people, how you find Japanese students. Like might be in Bangladesh there is a system of retta, like number system, number culture, so usually focus on that, not on
mm.
their personal development. But how you find Japanese students, do you find any difference between them and us, like Asian students and these students? We want to know about that.
Thank you. Actually, from the last 5 or 6 years, I visited 5 or 6 countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, India, Thailand, and China, even Japan. So it's my own observation. Actually, as a international student, I see. Um, comparatively others countries students, Japanese students are uh, their IQ level is too high compared to other students, and they are too much peaceful, and uh, they not our like subcontinent students are talking too much, but they're too much silent, too
All
much
right.
silent. Yeah, and and they like in as a developing country student, we think about our family, we think about our culture, our religion, but they don't care about anything. They just focus on their study, their job, their that's all. uh, but Japanese people, maybe for the economy, they're so much strong. Even the world, um, if you think about world top 20 brand for IT sector, or for like computer sector, or car, or automobiles, or like camera, or other fridge, even like every, if you compare with other country, maybe they will, in the top 20s, maybe they have five or six renowned brand. So even sometimes I'm also thinking how they are too much, uh, their economies, how they gain these types of economy. So then I realize they are too much hardworking. Even sometimes I'm discussing with my professor, and I'm asking him, what do you think about the Japanese economy? How they, even some Europe, maybe Europe, five or six countries, they are in total GDP, and Japanese GDP is more higher. Even before China's booming economy, maybe Japan was number two in the world for the financial sector. Right now they are number three, but
Yeah.
their balance of, maybe China's, some people are so rich, some people are so poor, but they have no balance. But Japan, you will get a balance. All, some not like this. Some people are, yes, Japan, some people are rich, but there is a check and balance. No gap. Gap is not so high here. This is the good thing I'm observing here. Yeah.
And yeah,
And
exactly. I think that's yeah, yeah.
and at the same time, I'm thinking Japanese people are so much helpful and cooperative. And even if you even sometimes I see some developing country students, they don't know, at the very beginning they don't know how to Japanese norms, manners, but they don't angry about, like they teach you. You can say like this way or this way, and they maintain time properly. They maintain time properly, and they stick to their words. If someone give you words that I will do it for you, and he will do it for you. This is the positive thing of Japan, I think.
Amazing. And I think that's the both you mentioned two things, and I think okay, that's the secret of their success might be they have no
Yep.
gap, and usually in subcontinent in all countries, the rich gone more rich with the passage of time, and the poor gone more poor with the passage,
Mm.
and that cause disturbance, that cause the problems.
Right,
But
right,
if
right.
you that gap covers, I think then peace would come. Then certainly peace would come, because then people get the what they want. They have certain necessities that of life. Then they would not be towards impatience, towards violence. And the
Mhm.
other thing that you mentioned is cooperative. It's a mutual growth. I
Mhm.
think in our countries, one person want to be more successful, and he don't want to tell the secret. Don't want to share the secrets, share their teachings with other. He don't want them to be successful, and that is success. This is one way of successful, but that's not as sustainable. I think mutual growth,
Right.
cooperating with each other, and work with each other, and both when both I think both get progress. mutually
Mhm.
they when they get developed. And this is the way, I think that's the really, that's a wonderful secret. And thank you so much, Masik, for sharing us such wonderful
Yeah.
experiences, for sharing us your teachings, for sharing your learnings. I think that's really amazing. At the end, anything you want to say, any message, any advice?
Actually, mm, I'm always trying to connect it with the vibrant people. Not only Pakistan, it's my cherish to introduce with or to share my ideas. Even I want to grab some innovative ideas from others. I want to connect it with the different peoples. Like that's why it's my interest to connect it with the like different countries people, to know their culture, to how they even every country they have some strength. Every country, every even from my heart, I believe every people have some potentiality. They have to do something better. They have some innovative ideas. So that's why I'm trying to involve with different countries people. So so that's all. Even if you know any good thing or to share with me, or maybe you are not individual, as you are represent the one platform, so some guys, those who have some indigenous ideas concept. So even if you need any types of support from me, maybe I'm not perfect also, I'm also trying to be more perfect, and I'm also learning every day and to develop myself and to do something for my country. Not only my country, my family, my society. So that's why I'm interested to connect it with you. And first of all, I heard that the Mr. Um, his name is Rehan Allah. Yeah, he is he's originally his family from Bangladesh, and now he is now living in Pakistan. Even not only even the guys, those who are living abroad from my country, those who are successful in their practical life, I always try to connect it with them to know their policy, to the secret of to develop them, and how they develop themselves, and to know their secrets. That's why I'm interested to connect it with your platform.
Wow, that's amazing. And exactly connecting with people, I think so connecting with the people is equal to connecting the opportunities. The more
Yes,
you connect with the people, the more you connect with the opportunities. And
yes,
in this way, you also broaden your mind. Like when you live in a we live in our zone.
yeah,
When we didn't connect with someone, but when we connect with the people, it broadened our mind, broadened our concepts. It
yes,
made
yes,
us
yes.
that things are like this, and that's the
Mhm,
wonderful, and that's also wonderful for all learning and the
mhm,
developers. Thank you so
mhm.
much. Many best wishes for your work. You're really doing a
Yeah,
great job, and
yeah.
stay blessed. Thank you for watching.
And,
At the end, we
and
always say one
yeah,
thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Please, please,
another
please.
thing I want to share, as a female, you also doing a great job. As a female, maybe I know sometimes from in Pakistan, females are not free to the other Western countries. But as a female, you are doing a great job. I hope you will do better in your practical life. Best wishes for you. Try to do better as a Muslim, as a Asian woman, to patronize Pakistan in different platforms. Even if you need any support and cooperation, as a Muslim brother, I will try my best to give you my effort to do support not only all guys from Pakistan. If maybe I'm not perfect, I'm also learning. So sometimes we can share our concept and idea. That's all
Exactly.
about my intention. Okay,
Thank you
best
so much.
wishes.
It's really honored. It's really
Stay
honored.
happy. Stay
Thank
happy.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.